Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to this episode of Outdoor Family 256. As you can see, mission successful. We have found another cave. Only thing left next is to go take a look inside. I'll bring you guys along. I don't know if the camera's picking this up or not. There are thousands of mosquitoes right here. Now I'm wearing permethrin and another kind of bug guard on me to help combat these things, but just a ridiculous amount. I know they're not picking up on the camera very well. I mean, a few of them are, but this place is just insane with mosquitoes. I'm going to go very slowly through here because these rocks look very loose, and they are. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to do what I like to call play it smart. I'm going to go very far in here, just giving it I'm by myself. There's a turtle shell in here. How about that? All right, ain't that. Check it out. Wow. The deposits in here are amazing. This goes back. All right. Wow. Wow. It's like there is false gold in here. There's a massive spider up there. Right there. I'm getting out of here by myself. Don't want to risk too much. This is pretty insane. I'll come back with somebody that can help me. I don't want to get too far in these things by myself. I have people that know where I am right now, but we do not want to only rely on that. They also know what time I'm expected back. I'm having to get very skinny through here. Holy smokes. Check this salamander out, guys. How amazing is that? I've never seen one colored like this before. It's insane. Pretty wild. All right. Let's get out of here. This is a water erosion cave. It's pretty insane. The water coming through here. I can guarantee you that when it rains heavily, this place is just massively flooded. All right. Yeah. I'm a little on the tall side for caving. Over 6 foot tall. Gonna kill that. Alright guys. I know where another location is with potentially is another cave. We're gonna go head there now before I run out of too much daylight. Kinda got a late start on the day. Check this out. You can't really tell very much, but we're in a pretty massive bowl right here. But there is another cave in the area that I know of. Never been there, just kind of know where it's at. Can't give away my secrets, but yeah, we're gonna head there right now. Pretty cool spot. All right, guys, check it out. So this right here is a drainage through here. The water that's actually entering the cave that I was just in, crazy enough, it's going into the ground right here. It's going under the mountain and ending up on the other side of the mountain. Down there. Way down there, actually. And there's pieces of what looks to be moonshine still here. with the drums. Dead giveaways in the middle, is the metal drums like this. Yeah, pretty interesting. It's old stuff in here, man, old stuff. All right, we're gonna continue up this draw here. Look for this other cave. This is a pretty gnarly little area. There's just waterways that are diving in and out pretty much of the ground, kind of everywhere I go. I have to watch my step. It looks like we're fixing to crawl up pretty much a bluff up here at the top. Hill goes straight up, and then there's a bluff up here. I have to figure out a way around it. Cave should be on the other side of it. We're calling this a shortcut. Probably not worth it, but because it's fixing to get thick again. I've been walking through a pretty decently clear area, but yeah, it's fixing to suck again. But hey, this is great being out here. I'll bring you guys back in just a minute when I get up to something a little more interesting. All right, guys, so I'm pretty much at the point of diminishing returns. I've intentionally walked myself into a pretty good circle just to kind of end back up where I started at. I'm here, so I'm back at the cave, the first cave that I found. I'm gonna walk just a little ways over here just to see, and then I'm gonna head back up the hill, but just to see if there's not something that I'm completely missing. This is a very, very cool area. Check this out, guys. Massive tree right there. Right here. I know the scale is kind of goofy on the camera, but it is gigantic. It looks like there might be something over here, actually. Let's go check it out real quick. Like I said, I intentionally kind of walked myself into a circle just to kind of make the best use of my time so I can end back up kind of in the spot that I started, because we're not too far from nightfall and I really don't want to be stuck out here. Like I mentioned earlier, there's small holes that probably lead to caves like all on the ground in this area. If you step in one the wrong way, and I actually have, you can pretty much disappear. And if you ended up with an injury of some kind, not having any cell reception to call out other than an emergency call, you're going to be in a lot of misery for a very long time. But this area is just so cool. I just want to keep walking, even though I really need to turn back. But if I find something pretty interesting here in the next second, I'll bring you guys back. All right, so not what I was expecting, but I found the other cave. Not what I was expecting at all. All right, let me get a light out of my pack. We'll try and illuminate this and show you guys something. I can't promise anything, but see how far we can see in here. All right, as promised, it is, it's pretty much not even worth showing, but right down there, you take a left and it keeps going, and you can not really tell anything about it. And I am not going in there. It's so thick, and there are sea ticks by the millions on the ground, and I can see them when I'm getting close to it. So yeah, this is barely big enough for me to get down. I'd have to go head first, and if something was to give way, I don't have anybody else here to pull me out. This would be a very, very bad experience that I'm not willing to go through right now. So yeah, I guess we can call this a success. This tree right here beside me is dead. Let's get out of here. I am sweating profusely right now at the moment. It's just so humid. I mean, the temperature's not bad. It's only like 79 or 80 degrees, something like that. Oh, I blind myself. All right, we got a decent little hike out of here. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Put the camera down. Just focus on walking out of here and not stepping in a hole, because stuff like this right here is everywhere. Sometimes it's actually covered by leaves. You can't see it till you step on it. So I really need to be paying attention to what I'm doing when I'm getting out of here. All right. All right. I've carved my way back out to a road. I'm gonna hike all the way back to the vehicle. Probably about a mile away. Not even that. Path of least resistance right here. All right, back at the vehicle. Gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys next time.